Hey, Sugar Cubes, it's Powder Sugar, and we are broadcasting live from midnight. Can y'all see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? So, I just left the doctor's office, and I've lost 22 pounds. Yeah. Hey, Sugar Cubes, it's Powder Sugar, and we are broadcasting live from midnight. I don't know what that read. Anywho, first of all, let me say welcome to my new subscribers. You are an official Sugar Cube. Thank you for coming to my page. For whatever reason brought you here, I hope you continue to find it, whether it's a laugh, something that helps you along the way of your journey in life, or something to just think about. So, let's get into it. Hey, Sugar Cubes. First and foremost, I just came from the doctor and I have lost 22 pounds and I am so excited. I'm excited and I'm disappointed. I'm excited because I lost the 22 pounds, but I'm disappointed because it's like if you would have been exercising, just think how much more you could have lost. So, but I'll take the 22. I'll take the 22. My last video, I asked if there was anything you could do and you would not fail at it, what would you do? And a couple people answered. Somebody wanted to do sign language. Someone didn't have a clue. Someone, I forgot all the responses, but you can check them out in the description box. For those that are not clear on what they would do, what is it that you would do that you would do even if you didn't get paid for it? And start there. Think about that. For those that do know, write it down. Write it down. And the steps that you need to take to achieve that goal, or that whatever it is you said you wanted to do. And by each step, just put a date there. And have it completed, that step completed by that date. And you just do it one step at a time. For me, what I would do if I would not fail, I would open up a boarding home, because the price of living, not even the price of living, some people just need a place, like somewhere to sleep and shower, and they not interested in being in an apartment or buying a home. They have other things. They want to get out of debt. They have a, trip they saving up for, whatever, but they just don't, apartment living, being in a home is just not what they want to do. They don't want the responsibility of it. And some, like myself, have just, we're not old, we're too young to be and our kids are all grown, so low income family housing is really not an option, and the units for moderate to low income housing, the waiting lists are years and years, and then um, we not old enough to get in senior housing, so you just kind of like stuck in between. And when you're underemployed or unemployed, you know, trying to maintain a roof over your head and utilities and buy food too, just the basic necessities of life, can be a bit much. So if you got someone that you can share that with, then, you know, it makes life a little easier. So if I could do anything and I fail, I would buy one of these old motels and open, or hotels, and use it as a boarding house. Just people, minimum stay is 6 months to a year. You can stay longer, but your minimum is 6 years. 6 months. Um, and I would, I be a life coach, because I feel like, not just a life coach, but I would want a life team. The coach, a counselor, diet. Just be a team of people to help individuals in their struggles in life, because I find that, a life coach hits a bunch of areas, but I would like also an expertise. Like, you need someone to speak to those issues that are deep rooted. So I would be a life coach. Um, yeah, that's what I would do if I had the uh, opportunity to do it and I knew I wouldn't fail. So that's what I would do. Um, so I went to, back to my doctor's appointment. I lost 22 pounds, but my blood pressure is up. And like I told him, it's stress related. When you work and then you're not working, and then you work and then you're not working, that up and down, the instability of it can be a bit much. So, I had to get some blood work done so that they can do the right, give me the right medicine for my blood pressure. It's 139 over 86, but it's been running high. And to some people that may not be high, but for me, even at my weight, that's high. It usually runs around 112 over 78. So for it to be 139 over 86, that's kind of high for me. So that, I'm supposed to start it tomorrow, but unfortunately they couldn't get the blood drawn. So tomorrow I have to go to the hospital so they can draw blood, do the annual testing that they do, your cholesterol, your sugar, all that good stuff. And make sure that you have, so that they can do the right medicine. So that is that. Um, and I did ask this question, and I'ma ask y'all, and it sounded crazy, but the reason I asked it was this. I got. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. Hold on. I am friends with this guy on Facebook, and hang on. Jaron Person Lynn. He does, um, he is the owner of Brass Knuckle Finances, and he tries to get African American people to get their finances in order. And so this is what made a light go off in my head. Am I skipping? What's going on? This is what made a light go off in my head yesterday. It says, don't work 8 hours for a company, then go home and not work on your own goals. You're not tired, you're uninspired. And it was like a light bulb went off in my head, because for the longest, it's like, what is wrong with me? And it was like, I can't possibly be tired because I ain't doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I just did not have the oomph to do anything. And when I read that, it was like, oh my God, family, friends, and sugar cubes, I have been uninspired all these years. I thought, and I asked the doctor, I said, I know this is a silly question, but can humans break? And she just looked at me. She was like, what? I said, I don't know what happened, when it happened, but for the longest, I felt like I was broke. There was something wrong that needed to be fixed, that I just could not. I mean, talking to, I just did not feel inspired to do anything. And there are listen, I got a bucket list about 60 miles long that are things I want to do, and things that I need to do, and things that I would love if I had the money to do. And I just did, and oh, I can't even explain it, but I just felt like I was broke. Something was wrong, something had broke, and I could not. You know how you know something wrong, but something breaks and nothing's working right, and you can't kind of figure out. You know something ain't right, but you don't know exactly what it is. That's where I was, and I was like, "Oh my God!" All these years, I felt like I was broke, and I just have been uninspired, and that just it hurt my feelings. It broke my heart. It made me sad, because it's like, okay, now I know what's wrong. When did it happen? What happened to cause it? And it's like, okay, now the work begins. So, I have decided to go see a therapist and kind of work some of these kinks out, because I know I am not a dumb woman. I'm not a fearful person. I'll try anything. But I just need to figure out what happened, heal that thing that happened, so that I can move the hell on. Because I have wasted too much damn time being uninspired. And I do not want to leave this earth and say, well, she was here, she had children, and then she died. I don't want, I don't want to be famous and all that. If that's what the Lord has for me, then so be it. But I want to be able to leave a legacy for my children and my grandchildren and my great grandchildren. I want them to be inspired. And I can see that has transferred to my kids. And that is really sad. Listen, we have to be careful and guard ourselves day and night. Guard your mind, your heart, your spirit, your soul. Because it's some shit out here that is soul sucking dry. That will suck your soul dry. And you will pass that on, and that is not what I want for my kids. That ain't what I want for nobody. Because living an uninspired life is miserable as hell. And I can honestly say I have been a miserable ass woman for the last couple. And it ain't funny, but when you wake the hell up and see the possibilities of your life, what all you could have done and can do and will do, it's just mind blowing that I don't know. I listen. I wish I could explain it. But I know that little quote that he posted on Facebook just blew the lid. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful that he posted it. And and sometimes when you pray, because don't trust me, I've been praying about it like, Lord, it's something way deep down in my soul that's broke. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I know that there is something wrong. And when I tell you, when I read that post, it was like, bingo, that's it. And God answer your prayers. He may not answer them the way you want them answered, but He's a prayer answering God. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And now it's time to put the boots to the mat and get to work. So, Sugar Cubes, if you have lost your mojo, your inspiration, I hope that you find that thing that has caused you to become uninspired and heal that part of you so that you can move on and be the best you that you can be. And I feel the tears about to start welling. So I'm going to sign off because I don't want to be on this here camera blubbering like a nut. So, Sugar Cubes, I love you guys. I pray the best for you guys. I hope and pray that this video helps you in some way. I know I was all over the place, but when you watch my videos, it's a potpourri unless it's a specific topic I want to talk about, and I just wanted to just come in and say, hey, let y'all know I love y'all. Thank you for responding to my question about what would you do if you could not fail. Get your tablet, write your stuff down, and for each thing, break it down into steps until you get it accomplished, because we can accomplish anything that we put our minds to. So guys, I love y'all. My next video is going to be about the backlash from the Oscars, Stacey Dash, and just black folks in general. So I love y'all. Be good and be kind to one another. Bye.